Machiavelli knew something you don't, and it cost you. You lost before you even knew there was a fight. Every time you got angry and they stayed calm. Every time you explained yourself when you owed nothing. Every time you walked away confused, exhausted, questioning your own memory. That wasn't bad luck. That was their game. And you kept handing them the only weapon they needed, your reaction. Here's the truth: manipulators have been hiding from you your whole life. They're not smarter than you. They're not stronger. They don't have some secret power you lack. They just have one thing you keep giving them for free. Fix that right now. Let's dive in. Rule 1, let them think you're stupid. The biggest mistake you can make with a manipulator is letting them know you see through them. The second they know you're onto them, they change. They get careful. They get quiet. They get harder to catch. Machiavelli wrote, "It is a very wise thing to simulate craziness at the right time." So here's what you do. When they twist your words, smile. When they play victim, agree. When they gaslight you, nod like you believe it. Let them think they're still winning. Let them think you're still falling for it, while behind your calm face you're building a file. Every lie, every contradiction, every pattern, you're watching them like a nature documentary. The most dangerous person in any room isn't the loudest. It's the one nobody suspects. Rule 2, starve them of ammunition. Manipulators don't pull tricks out of thin air. They use your own life against you. Every fear you've shared, every secret you've told, every weakness you've admitted, all of it becomes a bullet in their gun. So stop loading their weapon. Never let the enemy hold the keys to your house. Your fears, your wounds, your dreams, your past. Those are the keys. The moment a manipulator holds them, they can walk in whenever they want. From today forward, your private life becomes private again. Stay surface level with people who haven't earned your trust. Talk about the weather. Talk about work. Keep the deep parts locked away. Real connection isn't built fast. It's built slowly through actions, not words. Anyone pushing for your secrets before they've earned them isn't curious. They're collecting ammunition. The less they know about you, the less they can hurt you. Rule 3, become the calm that breaks them. Manipulators feed on emotions. Your anger gives them power. Your sadness gives them control. Your confusion gives them an opening. The more emotional you become, the more they own you. So you do the opposite. You match their chaos with calm. No one else perceived this as clearly as Machiavelli did. A sensible man will base his power on what he controls, not on what others have freedom to choose. Picture a manipulator throwing fire at you. Yelling, crying, twisting, creating drama. Your instinct is to throw fire back. But the second you do, the fire grows. Now you're both burning. Instead, you bring water. You stay calm. You speak softly. You don't raise your voice. You don't react with anger. You simply stay still while they spin out of control. Something beautiful happens. The manipulator doesn't know what to do. Their entire game depends on getting a reaction. When you don't react, their tools stop working. They escalate, they get louder, they get nastier, and still, nothing lands. Eventually, they exhaust themselves. They run out of moves. They stand there confused, looking like the unstable one, while you look like the only adult in the room. Your calm becomes legendary. Your peace becomes your power. Rule 4, let time expose them for you. Most people want to expose a manipulator immediately. They want to warn everyone. They want to scream the truth from the rooftops. But here's the problem. Nobody believes you. Manipulators are masters of reputation. They smile at the right people. They help the right people. They've built a wall of good opinions around themselves. So instead of exposing them, you let them expose themselves. Machiavelli wrote that time, which they say is the father of every truth, exposes it later. Manipulators always slip up. Always. They get cocky. They think they can never get caught. They tell different stories to different people. They forget what they said last week. They contradict themselves. They show their cracks to people they think are loyal to them. Your job isn't to point out those cracks. Your job is to step back and let other people see them for themselves. Live your life, stay quiet, stay calm, and let time handle the rest. The manipulator can't help themselves without you reacting. They need new targets. They go after new people. They use the same tricks. And eventually, those new people start figuring them out too. One by one, the people who once defended them start seeing the truth. You didn't have to say a word. That's how the powerful handle their enemies. They don't shout. They don't fight. They just step back and let time do what time always does. Reveal everything. Rule 5, starve the supply, not the rope. Most people try to end things with manipulators in big dramatic ways, the long message, the final conversation, the emotional explanation. I'm done. Big mistake. Manipulators love big endings. Big endings give them another chance to cry, to beg, to apologize, to promise change. Before you know it, you're back in their trap. So you do something much smarter. You don't cut the rope, you cut the supply. Cutting the rope means a loud ending. Cutting the supply means slowly starving the manipulator of everything they were getting from you. Your time, your energy, your attention, your reactions, your emotional responses. You don't announce it. You don't explain it. You just slowly become less and less available. They text, you take longer to reply. They ask for favors, you're suddenly busy. They try to start drama, you give one-word answers. They try to provoke you. You don't engage, you stay polite, but you become unreachable. Machiavelli understood that power isn't always taken in big moves. Sometimes power is taken in tiny shifts that nobody notices until it's too late. The fox can't defend itself from wolves, so you have to play the fox to see the snares and the lion to scare off the wolves. Without a reaction, without drama, without anything to feed on, manipulators always leave. They drift away on their own because there's nothing left for them to take. No fights, no closure conversations, no explanations. They just disappear. That's a clean exit. That's a strategic exit. Rule 6, build a circle they can't crack. Here's something manipulators absolutely hate. They hate when you have other strong people in your life. People who see clearly. People who think for themselves, people who can't be manipulated, people who care about you for real. Why do they hate this? Because manipulators thrive on isolation. The more alone you are, the easier you are to control. The fewer trusted people you have, the easier their lies become. So you build a wall around yourself, a small circle of real ones, people who have nothing to gain from you, people who knew you before you had anything, people who tell you when you're wrong, people who don't get jealous of your success. Machiavelli argued that the quality of a ruler can be judged by the quality of the people around him. The same applies to you. You need people who will say, hey, that person you're spending time with seems off. Those people are gold. Protect them. Keep them close. And don't let the manipulator anywhere near them. Don't introduce them too quickly. Don't let the manipulator build a separate relationship with your circle. Because if a manipulator can charm your protectors, they can isolate you from inside your own group. When you have a strong circle, manipulators can't gaslight you. Because anytime something feels off, you have someone real to ask. You have someone to check your reality. You have someone to remind you what actually happened. Rule 7, become the book they can't read. This is the final rule. This is the one that ties everything together. Manipulators can only manipulate what they can read. They watch your face for clues. They watch your text for emotion. They watch your reactions for weak spots. They study you like a book. And the second they know how to read you, they know how to control you. So you become unreadable. Unreadable doesn't mean cold. It doesn't mean fake. It means you stop showing your hand. You stop letting your face react every time something happens. You stop giving away your thoughts before you've had time to think them through. Machiavelli understood that appearances shape perception, while true intentions often remain hidden. When no one knows what you're thinking, no one knows how to attack you. Most people are loud books. You can read their face from across the room. You know when they're upset, when they're hurt, when they're angry. Manipulators love loud books. They can flip through your pages and find every weak spot in seconds. An unreadable person is different. Face that doesn't change much. Voice that stays steady. Reaction time that's slow on purpose. They take in information before they respond. They think before they speak. They listen way more than they talk. The manipulator looks at you and can't tell if you believe them. They tell their best lie. You nod calmly. They throw their biggest test. You react like nothing happened. They try every trick in their book. Your face stays the same. Eventually they give up. They move on because there's no opening here. No weakness to grab. No emotion to twist. No reaction to use. You've become the one thing they can't beat. The unsolvable puzzle. Thank you for watching. If you want the strategies they don't want you to see, the ones that never make it past the mainstream, I'm posting the raw, uncut versions on Patreon. Join me there and let's step into the shadow. I'll see you soon.